हेलो स्टूडेंट, कैसे हैं आप? अ वेरी बिग जय हिंद एंड गुड आफ्टरनून टू ऑल क्लास 11th student. Yesterday we have started a new chapter, introduction part. The name of that chapter is Discovering Truth, the Saga Continues. I have explained you and I have given you 45 word meanings. See here, this type of word meanings, collection of 45 word meanings. Now, today we have to see the historical part. The chapter is big and itself consists of 3 parts. So, it will make you easier to understand and to remember, to recognize this chapter. So let us start. Firstly, students, see here, you have to remember and recognize the introduction part. What is given? Discovering truth. Now see, I have told you to read the word meaning and to remember the story. See here, this here, see here. Okay? Yes. Now let us explain. In first part, it has been described about the king too. Firstly, what is the important point you have to remember? The birth 1341 BC. BC means before Christ, and death of King Tut 1321 BC. Now see, the king itself given the name. The King Tut given the name, it is Tutankhamun, means Anom, Egyptian god. Tutankhamun means it is a sun god. First. Second, Tutankhaten given the name also, that is Aten means disk of sun. It seems that out of this the name generated Tut king. This much you have to remember in your history part of introduction. Now in the second part, it is here, see here, second part begins. It is a consist of saga. In the lesson you have understood, you have seen this saga, continuous saga. The meaning of saga means it is a long, it is a brief and historical type. So big history, story, long contains. Now we are going to see the second part, that is the facts. What is the fact contains? See, Howard Carter, the scientist, in 1922 discovered. What he has discovered? Discovered body. The body consists of Egyptian mummy. You have to remember it. I have given you the word meaning also. So Egyptian mummy, Howard Carter in 1922 discovered the body. It is 26 feet down. What is given? 26 feet down. Room, or we can say a coffin, or we can say the funeral body of King Tut. Now, the body itself covered with 3 layers. You have to remember that 3 layers of gold, means it consists of wealthy. That at that time also the king family is very wealthy, means the coffin itself consists of gold. Now see, 3 layers of gold coated. Then people believe, what is the belief fact? That if anybody disturbs the mummy, that they have after death, they are in a sleeping mode. Means the body is dead, but they are in a sleeping mode. So it has been lotus, corn, flowers. So the Howard Carter discovered the body, and when he want to find the body apart, it is very sticky. Means the coffin is very old, it is long decades means 10 years of periods, long decades. So when the Howard Carter decided to take the body and study, he is not able to take out the body. On the coffin it has been written, remember what is written, that if anybody disturb the body, that person will get a evil spirits and he will be dead unnaturally. Some bad things happen to their family or the person it is believing. So the Howard Carter take the limbs means body parts, means head, cell membrane, all are limbs, feet in different mode and join it because the coffin has some trunk of a resin. Resin means a gum substance that has stick the total body, and it is very difficult. So body of tooth is stuck, very difficult for the Howard Carter to examine. Firstly, then in 1968, another anatomy professor find the body and he has done his experiment. He find that anatomy professor find out ribs and the breast of king tooth is missing. So he is totally surprised, amazed. So on 5th of Jan, what's the date? 5th of Jan, he has done CT scan in 2005 and found that everything is normal. The king is died at early age, teenagers. The king tooth died at the age of 19, and at the age of 11 he became the king. Remember, 11 years of age he became the king. These are the 2 points, and everything was normal. And he has died by a certain normal reasons. There is no certain amazing fact, mysterious. So it is clear in 2005, the first mummy who has been done a CT scan, and CT scan machine was provided by a professor, that name is Simon. He has donated to find and use the machine. Now in the last part, that is third part of history, it has been given. Part third, let us start. Now what is given? Osiris meaning from Egyptian, god of fertility and agriculture. Today's meaning last. Then Pharaoh, a ruler of Egypt, family of Tut, ancestors, and Tom means buried after the death. These are meanings. Now in the last, the ancestors says. What do you mean by ancestors? Ancestors means their father, their grandfathers. We are listening and learning. So ancestors of King Tut. It consists of history part. It is similarly a historical type. Now see, remember, that is important to keep in mind.